Nerazzurri fans from all over the world, welcome to the Interglobe. Sampdoria-Inter 0-0. Clean sheet. But I would say clean shit. Because, as usual, we've been swinging. And now, after being up in the previous games, we went down with this tie with the second to last team in Serie A. Okay, there was Deki as the coach, so I'm happy for him, but it's just a disgrace. This year's Serie A from Inter has been a disgrace, and we can't accept it. We started well the first half. We had 13 shots to 3 and 3 to 2 on target in the first half, so very good. We have been always in control. Onana never really touched the ball, apart from a beautiful save when he went out with his fists to throw the ball away, and that was all. They were never really dangerous for us, but we didn't have the Squid Game mentality, the eye of the tiger, and that's why we didn't manage to score. We missed too many goals, starting with the couple that I can remember from Di Marco from like 2 meters. This is the first half. Second half, as usual, Inzaghi was not capable of inverting the tide. On top of this, there was that fight between Lukaku and Barella that didn't make things easy in the locker room, I guess. Yet, even in the second half, we didn't really have this determination, this drive. Although I have to say that in the end, we've been also a bit unlucky because there was a bar hit by Acerbi with a shot from the distance, and then Lauti in the very end that didn't manage to turn around. It would have been an easy shot for him, but we've been a bit unlucky. And of course, as usual, we have our penalty that's not given. Yesterday, Maresca, sei sempre tu Maresca, Conte used to say, and you know why now. Even yesterday, penalty on Darmian, crystal clear, and you don't whistle it. Anyway, we don't have to talk about the referee yesterday. We have to talk about our commitment to winning the game, which was far from enough. Let's go to the players. Onana, Tiramolo Onana, 6.5. He was good, as I say, in this play when he threw the ball away with his fists coming out of the goal, and in general he was pretty good yesterday, even with his feet. So 6.5. Skriniar, 6. He had a nice infiltrating pass to Lukaku in the first half, and then he had a bad shot from just outside the penalty area, which would have been really important. And all in all, he did his job. You can see that he's just not the leader that he used to be, but he deserves a 6. De Vrij, 6. He had a couple of very good plays, as often recently, and all in all, he maintained a decent level throughout the game, so it's a 6. Acerbi, 6.5, because even if he didn't mark very well in all the plays, especially on one shot from Sampdoria in the beginning of the second half, I have to say that with this shot with which he hit the bar, he deserves half a point more, so it would have been a 6. It's a 6.5 for Acerbi. Darmian, 6. A couple of nice crosses. I remember one low cross for Lauti, who didn't hit the ball, unfortunately, trying to shoot. And then also in the same play, there was a great shot with his right foot just above the bar. And in defense, he wasn't as effective, I have to say, but all in all, the usual solid 6 for Darmian. Barella, 5-. I'm talking about his nervousness since already 3 or 4 games. I'm giving him bad grades even when all the newspapers give him good grades. What he did yesterday is unacceptable. With these arms again, this nervosism again, attacking and yelling against the players and his teammates. What the hell? What the hell? Stop it, or please sit on the bench. And it's half your fault and half Inzaghi's, because if I was the coach, or if Conte was the coach, things wouldn't exactly go this way, right? So Barella is a 5- because he did save a nice ball in our penalty area, but it's just unacceptable, his behavior. So it's a 5-. Çalhanoğlu, Sultan of Swing, best Inter man on the pitch, 7. A couple of great shots, one with a right foot from just outside the penalty area again, and another one towards the end of the game. I honestly thought that would have been a goal because that's his shot, but unfortunately no, it went a tiny bit out. And so all in all, the usual great presence for us, 7. Mkhitaryan, 6 plus. He plays too much, of course, but he did a wonderful save in the middle of our penalty area in the second half. And all in all, he was pretty organized and efficient in midfield, so he gets a 6 plus for that save in the second half. Gosens, 5. Robin, if in these games against the second to last team in Serie A you don't shine, you have a problem, my friend. He started off with 2 horrible volleys that were really absurd. Then he did give a good pass on a give and go to Mkhitaryan, and another one even to, I think, Lauti, or to Mkhitaryan again. But all in all, he doesn't produce fruitful plays. He also had a terrible control that sent the ball on the sideline outside of the pitch. I mean, pretty worrying what I saw yesterday from Gosens. I love Gosens and I really count on him, but yesterday he deserves a 5. Lukaku, 6 plus. 6 because you start to feel his presence, when the ball gets to him, he keeps it. He keeps it there and he gives it left and right to his teammates. So he also made a great assist for Lauti, who just lost the right moment. Yesterday Lauti lost a lot of right moments. He was very good, as I say, in keeping the ball. He also made a couple of nice crosses and swinging balls from one part to the other of the flank, so from one side to the other of the pitch, so very good. And I would say that the 6 plus is also given because he had the courage to step up and to tell Barella to stop damaging the team, because that's what he's doing. 6 plus. Lauti, 5.5. As I say, yesterday wasn't his best day. He was always reactive, but he missed that shot from Darmian's cross, the low cross in the first half. In the very end, he had another chance and he didn't convert it, so not the usual Toro. 5.5. Then substitutions, drawn delivery Di Marco, 6. You can immediately see when he substitutes Gosens that he adds so much more to the team's game. So only 6, but good, because you get the impression that he can help create opportunities for the team. As I say, he missed a shot from 3-4 meters, even if it was on the side, but with that left foot you can't not shoot it on target, sorry. So it's a pity, and all in all he gets a 6. Dumfries, 5. He lost it completely. He basically tried to go and cross only once in the last 15 minutes when he played, and the rest was nothing. So Dumfries, 5. Dzeko also 5. He's just too tired. It's this part of the season where Dzeko is really dead, because we used him too much because Lukaku was injured. So it's a 5. And Brozovic, Tugman Brozovic, 5.5. Good, but not great, as he played in the last game, which was the first after the injury. Inzaghi, it's a 5, because it's right to believe in Gosens. I would have done the same, but he wasn't rewarded by Gosens, so evidently he didn't get the right signals during the week. And also Bastoni out during a game in which it's fundamental to have somebody who is technically valid, because they all play backwards. Not having Di Marco and not having Bastoni, I think, wasn't the right choice. Also, I have something strategic to talk about. Lukaku and Dzeko. We know that Dzeko can only play 20, 30, one half, not more. But in theory, you want to play in Genova from the very first moment, trying to attack Sampdoria and to put the game to sleep, right? Because that's what you need to do. So I would have probably started with Dzeko, even though we need to give confidence to Lukaku, Lula has to go back, everything is right. But in a game in which you plan to squeeze the opponents in their penalty area, having Lukaku is not really the best thing. While, for example, Dzeko, with his technical vision and with his movements, would have been probably a better choice for a part of the game in which you have to score. Then when Sampdoria needs to come out because you scored and they need to come in your midfield, then is the right moment to substitute Dzeko with Lukaku and close the game permanently, right? I mean, I think it makes sense. I understand that we need to have Lukaku on the pitch because he needs minutes. definitely. But we need to win after all. That's the first priority, right? So Inzaghi is a 5. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please punch the like button if you did, and subscribe or leave a comment. I just love the idea of interacting with you all. Thanks for watching, and as always, Forza Magica Inter. Ciao!